Okay, picture this. You get a call. It's your boss, and they sound frantic. They need you to make an urgent wire transfer right now. The thing is, the voice is perfect. Every little inflection, the way they pause, it's all familiar. But it's not them. And this isn't science fiction anymore. This is the new reality of vishing, and it's powered by AI voice deepfakes. Let's break down how this all works.
Now, before we dive in, just a quick note. Everything we're about to cover today comes straight from Chapter 5 of the tutorial from Virtualization Options LLC, so you can be sure you're getting some expert insight on this really critical topic.
So let's just start with a really big question. Kind of gets right to the heart of it. What would you do? What happens when you can no longer trust the voice of your own CEO, or your manager, or even a family member over the phone?
That question, well, it's not hypothetical anymore. Not at all. We have officially entered a whole new era of phone scams, and this time, they're armed with the incredible power of artificial intelligence. So, welcome to the world of AI-powered vishing. So, what in the world is vishing? Well, it's pretty simple. It's short for voice phishing. It's a social engineering attack, just like a phishing email, but it happens over a phone call. The real game changer here is that attackers are now using these unbelievably realistic AI-generated voices to pretend to be people you already know and trust. Think about those old, clunky phone scams. You could usually spot them, right? There were awkward pauses, the caller just sounded suspicious. AI vishing is a completely different animal. We are now up against perfect AI voice clones that sound natural, they have real emotion, real intonation, and they use that to create intense, real-time pressure on you. And this, right here, gets to the absolute core of the danger. We are psychologically hardwired to trust voices we recognize. It's a mental shortcut. So when you hear what sounds exactly like your boss, your brain's first instinct isn't to be suspicious. It's to believe it, and attackers are exploiting that fundamental trust to the absolute limit.
So how is this even possible? You might be thinking it sounds like some kind of magic. Well, it's not. It's technology. And what's really alarming is how accessible it's become. So let's take a look behind the curtain at how these fake voices are actually made.
It actually boils down to a shockingly simple three-step process. First, an attacker just needs to get their hands on a few minutes of a target's voice. That's it. Just a few minutes. Then an AI system analyzes everything about it, the pitch, the tone, the accent, all of it. And finally, the attacker just types out a script and the AI speaks it perfectly in that cloned voice. It's that easy. And where do they get that audio? Literally everywhere. Just think about it for a second. Video conferences, company earnings calls that get posted online, podcasts, interviews, any social media videos you've ever posted, heck, even your own voicemail greeting. Any public recording of your voice can become the raw material for one of these attacks.
Now, this isn't just a theory. This is happening out in the real world, and it has absolutely devastating consequences. So let's examine the anatomy of an attack by looking at a real-world case study.
Let's go back to 2019. This was one of the first major documented cases where this technology was used for fraud, and it sent total shockwaves through the business world. It's now famous, or maybe infamous. It's called the CEO voice clone attack, and it was a massive wake-up call for everyone.
The attack was a success. An employee was completely tricked into transferring, get this, $243,000 into a fraudulent account. That's the amount of damage that just one single convincing phone call can do. So why did it work? Well, according to the investigation, the cloned voice was so good, it even mimicked the CEO's slight German accent. It was so authentic, so believable, that the executive on the other end of the line had absolutely no reason to doubt that he was speaking with his boss. And this was not a one-off thing. Attackers now have a whole playbook of scams they run. They might impersonate an executive to get you to authorize a fraudulent payment. They could pretend to be from IT support to try and steal your login credentials. Or they might even pose as a vendor to get you to redirect payments straight into their own bank accounts. Okay, we've seen the threat, we've talked about the tech, and we've seen the real-world impact. Now we get to the most important part, your defense playbook. How do you actually protect yourself and your company from these attacks? All right, your most powerful defense is actually a really simple two-step rule. If you ever get a phone call with an unusual or urgent request, especially if it involves money or passwords, step one is to politely hang up. just end the call. Then step 2, call that person back, but, and this is the critical part, use a number that you know is legit, like one from the official company directory, not a number they just gave you. This right here is the mantra that completely defeats vishing. If you remember one thing, remember this. When in doubt, call them back. This one simple habit short-circuits the entire attack because you see, the criminals can't answer the phone at your CEO's real number. You can also add some more layers to your defense. Maybe establish a verbal password or special security questions with your team for verification. Train your ear to listen for any subtle flaws. Sometimes there are unnatural pauses or weird tones in the AI voice. And always be suspicious when a call combines extreme urgency with an unusual request. That combination is a massive red flag. So let's end this where we started, with a question to leave you with. Your phone rings. It sounds exactly like your boss, and they have an urgent request that needs to be done right now. What is your very first move? If your answer is hang up and call them back on a trusted number, then you've got it. You've got the single most important defense against the future of voice-based fraud.